And starting. There we go. Okay, so today is Pilates stretch. And it's my birthday. So a nice big birthday stretch for Patty. So let's start with nice big arm circles all the way up and around. And going the other way. 2 and 3. And the other arm. It's a little chilly out there today. I mean, fresh. It's just beautiful. But it's a little cooler than the last couple days, which is great for the dogs because the ground is still frozen, not all wet and yucky. All right, so let's put those shoulders down into their sockets. Reach those arms out nice and wide. All right, relax them down, and we're reaching our index fingers. Reach them to that wall. Feel the tendon stretch and your loud finger. Then your ring. And your baby. Relaxing those shoulders. We're going to pulse it forward for 4, 3, nice and slowly. 2, feel what's working here. And 1, turn it backwards and push it back. Same thing. You're going to feel it in your right at the back of your shoulders, down your thigh, and up. Push it up. We're waking up those tiny, tiny, tiny muscles that support those big ones. And pulse it down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 6 circles forwards. 6 back. And down. Give them a nice little shake. Roll those shoulders around. And forward. And we're going to take a nice big deep breath. All the way going all the way up to the sky. Let's go over to one side. And the other side. Ooh, this side's a little tight. And let's sway it side to side. Nice, easy breathing in and out. And then back to center. And 6 full body squats going all the way down. Nice big deep breath in coming up. Squeeze those glutes. One more. All the way up and all the way down. All right. 3 air squats backwards. 1. Happy International Women's Day too. We are so lucky. We have so many women groups. Hey, it's awesome. We have the peeps. We have the pickleball. You have the jam girls, right? So many. All right. And let's go all the way up on our tippy toes. Strong bunch of women we are. All right. And down on 1, up on 2. Up, 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 and down. And let's roll those ankles around. And roll it the other way. And let's go on the outside of that right foot. And on the inside. Always making our feet and up on those toes. Keep them really flexible, mobile. Cross those toes. And let's roll the other foot. And on the side. And on the inside. And up on those toes, pushing that arch forward. Cross those toes. And down. All right, so let's stand nice and tall, rib cage up off your hip bones. Hands out nice and wide. We're gonna bring our right foot up to balance. And then we're gonna roll our ankle and our wrists around, roll them the other way. Open those fingers and toes and scrunch. Open, scrunch, open, and scrunch. And down. And let's do the other side. Roll. And roll the other way. Open, scrunch, open, scrunch, and down. And just give a nice little shakeroo. Let's just pat all the way up. Get those innards, move those organs around. Sometimes it's nice to lie on a ball or a hard, like rolled up towel and move, put pressure on those organs too. And up your arms, up your pecs, and up your neck. Cross your face. And right behind your neck. And let's wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Right underneath that's your skull back there. Oh, that feels good. All right, we're going to shift our eyeballs to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, up to the sky, down to the floor, and circle those eyeballs all around and the other way, and bring it down. All right, we're going to start right here, rubbing up and down, right at your collarbone. We're going to open up our lymph nodes here, try to get them moving, and then circle around. And then pat. And same thing right at your hips here, your groin area. Circle. And pat. And right behind your knees. Up and down first. Circle. And pat. And then when you're done, just give a nice little shakeroo. And we're going to start off with step 1, 2. Starting off with your right leg, right, left kick, right, left extend. Standing nice and tall, rib cages up. Nice big deep breaths in and out. One more on this side. And extend. And let's go to the other leg. Left, right, kick, left, right, extend. One more. Kick. And extend. All right. Side lunge with a crunch for 8. All right. So again, rib cage up, right? Booty goes back, elbow to knee. 1, 2, your chest is open. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Standing on both feet here for squats. All right, so really standing nice and tall. Feet about shoulder width apart. And let's go down and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's just stay down here and pulse it up for 8, 7, push from your heels, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and come all the way up. All right, let's stand at the end of your mat here. I'm just going to move my mat a bit. All right, let's take a nice big deep breath in, coming all the way up to the sky. Reach, reach, reach all the way up there. And let's come all the way down to ragdoll. Let's pulse our feet out. Nice, easy breathing in through the nose and out. And then bring those heels down. Hold those hands. Let's take that right hand all the way up to the sky. Take a look at those fingers. And bring that hand back down. Left hand all the way up. Back down. And let's have a soft bend in your knees. We're going to roll up our spine. So pulse those knees nice and slowly till you find that lowest vertebrae and roll all the way up. Roll those shoulders back. Let's bring our hands to our back. Nice little back arch. And come all the way up to the sky and around again. Soft bend in the knees, and we're going to have our left arm longer than our right. Pulse it. Make sure your weight is distributed evenly over both feet. And start your roll. Opening up the right side. And roll your shoulders, coming all the way up and around again. All right, now your right arm is longer than your left. Start your roll whenever you find that lowest vertebrae. All the way up and around, reaching for those side walls, coming all the way down. And let's walk our hands out to downward dog. Pulse those heels out again. Belly being pulled up to the sky. And then let's put our feet on the mat, push away from our hands, up on those knuckle pads. Activate those shoulders and your core being pulled up to the sky, and you're pushing your chest towards your knees. Nice big deep breath in and out. Let's raise that right leg all the way up to the sky. 3 kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath your right shoulder. Ooh, a lot of clicking going on in my hips here. Straighten that leg all the way out. And let's bring it all the way through to our right thumb. Little low lunge here. Bring your hands together in front of that right foot. We're going to go up to high lunge, belly to your back, up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Low lunge. Let's bring our hands all the way down to each side of your right foot. And let's bring that right hand up to the sky. Look at those fingers. And we're going to switch legs. Right leg back, left leg up, low lunge. Let those hips just sink. And then left hand comes up. And back down. Switch legs again. Right leg up, right arm up. And let's bring your hand to the inside of that right foot now. Drop that left leg. Wiggle that left leg out to the side. Going into lizard. Right, so open up that right knee that tiny bit. And then if you can, go down. Bringing your forearms down to the mat. And again, if you have a rolled up towel or a yoga block, if you want to use that, if you can't bring your forearms all the way down to the mat, or you can stay up on your hands and just breathe. Let's bend that left leg, coming back up, reach back for that top of your foot, and just pull that foot towards your body. And make sure you're breathing in and out. All right, release that foot. Bring your right foot back to center and go up onto your heel. Have a look, make sure that your hips are square, so your knees are directly, your left knee is directly underneath your your left knee is directly underneath your left hip. And we're going to push our booty back and chest comes down. Booty back. And come all the way back up. And hands on either side of your right foot. Go back into high plank to downward dog. We're pushing away from our hands again. Downward dog. Let's just sway our hips side to side. Nice and slowly. You're still pushing your chest towards your knees. Your belly's still being pulled up to the sky. And just slowly sway it side to side. Feel the stretch right from your elbow all the way down to your hip. Go nice and slowly though, because I find it's a huge stretch for me. And then back to center. And we're going to take that left leg up to the sky. 3 kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath your left arm, still pushing your chest towards the back. Straighten that leg out. And we're bringing it all the way through to our left thumb. Low lunge. Let those hips just sink. And then bring our hands up to our left foot, all the way up to high lunge. Hands being pulled together and up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Low lunge. Bring our hands all the way down to either side of that left foot. And let's bring our right hand up to the sky. Switch feet. Left hand up. Look at those fingers way up there. Switch feet. And again, right hand comes up. And this time, bring both hands to the inside of that left foot. Drop your right leg and wiggle that left foot out to the edge. Open it up. And going down to lizard for 3 breaths. Right, let's bend that right leg. Come back up, grab back. This is such a good quad stretch and hip opener. Right, release that foot, wiggle that left foot back to center, up on your heel, toe pointing towards the ceiling. Take a look at your hips. Push your booty back. And then bring your chest down. Again, take a look at your hips. Your head is down there. Take a look, make sure that that knee is underneath your hip. Push back and down. And then let's come back, bringing that left foot back to the floor. Both hands on either side of that left foot. We're going to go up to high plank. So bring that foot back, push your shoulders back into their sockets. And we're going to hold here for 10, 9. You're looking straight down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back to downward dog. Push away from those hands. Belly being pulled way up to the sky. Sway it side to side. And let's walk those hands all the way to your feet. Bend those knees. And roll all the way up. Rolling those shoulders back. And we'll just get into snowbirds from here. So right leg out. And left leg down, right leg out, directly from your hip. Hands come up, rib cages are up off your hip bones. Reaching those hands to those opposite walls. Let's bring our left hand down and up a centimeter. Belly in and bring that right arm to your nose and back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then reaching for the sky, wing dips, touch the mat. We're going to hold this first one up to the sky. Reach down that right leg. Reach that hand way up there. All right, now let's swing it down. 1, 2, keep that rib cage up off your hip bones. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's bring that hand back down to the mat. Right hand on your hip. Bring that right leg up, toe pointing down. Give it a nice little shake so it's nice and heavy. And up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to take our toe, tap our toe on the one side of the mat and your heel on the other. Not so much, not really far away from your body, but just tap, toe, tap, heel. 2, 3. So you're opening up your hip and closing it. And then extend that arm and your right arm and right leg for crunches. Knee to elbow for 1, 2, extend, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and lengthen and come all the way up. And let's switch sides from here. Left leg out, outer foot on the flat on the floor. And let's touch it down and up. Arm swing. 2, 3, 4, belly to your back. 5 and 6, wing dips. The first one, we hold it up there. Just lengthen. There we go. And wing dips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All the way up. And bring that right hand down. Left hand on the hip, toe pointing down, and bring it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and toe taps and heel tap. 1. Feel that hip open and close. All right, lengthen both arm and leg and crunch it for 1, 2, bring that belly way into your back. Let's crunch it. 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have 2 more. 7 and 8. And lengthen and come all the way back. And stay on our knees up here. We're going to do the camel. So your knees are about hip width apart. Let's bring your hands out in front. Set your shoulders, push them back that tiny little bit, just so that they're in their spot there, right? And relax them. And we're going to take our right hand, swing it around and touch back wherever you can and back up. For 1, 2, keep your belly pulled in, your rib cage is up. 3, and 4. And let's do the other side. 1, 2, belly in. 3, and 4. All right, you're sitting, stand on our knees. Let's bring our right hand back to your heel. If you can, lean back and bring your other one back for camel. You're going to arch your back and look back. If you could only do one hand, do one hand. And then push your hips a little forward and slowly come back up, one hand at a time. And let's come right down to tabletop from here. Right, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, belly to your back. We're going right into bird dog. So let's do our right hand, left leg, toe pointing down, reach for those opposite walls. And it's for 5 breaths. Have that left hand underneath your left shoulder. So you might need to lean forward a little bit and don't fall like I just did. All right, we're going to slide it out to the side, your arm and leg out to the side for 6, 5, 4, belly in, 3, 2, and 1. And bring that hand all the way back down. Going right up to the other side. So again, shoulders are over top of those hands. Reach left hand, right leg. Then breathe. Lengthen those limbs, reaching for those opposite walls. One more breath. Nice big all the way into your belly and out. And we're going to slide it out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mike, 4 is engaged, and 6. Coming all the way down, and let's go right into child's pose from here. Sit down on those legs, slide those hands out. Forehead comes down. Nice big deep breath in and out. Walk those hands over to the right, left cheek off of left heel. Nice big deep breath in and out. And then walk them all the way over to the other side. And back to center. And drop those forearms down to the mat and bring them towards your knees. We're going to open up our knees, keeping our toes together. And we're going to do some shoulder work now. So let's bring that right arm all the way up to the sky. Look way up there. We're opening up our chest and bring it through elbow and knee, and bring your cheek down to the mat. Nice big deep breath in and out. And then repeat. And then on this next one, bring it all the way up. And we're going to reach it around behind us and grab our left hip, your shirt, anything you can grab onto over there, and look up to the sky. And bring that hand all the way back down. We're going to do the same thing to the left side. Bringing that hand all the way up. I want you to really open up that chest and thread the needle. Cheek comes down, and have a nice big deep breath in and out. And as you're breathing out, your arm is sinking further into that floor. And then repeat. Then it's the hip grab, bring it up, bring that hand around. And then bring both hands down to the mat. And we're gonna go up onto our knees and slide our hands down the mat a bit, and your shoulders come over top of those elbows. And we're gonna do our fascial shoulder stretch. So we're gonna push our whole forearm and hands into the mat. And then resist bringing back to your knees. Nice big deep breath out and starting to sit down. And repeat 3 times. Push in, resist, sitting down. One more time. Then up on your knees and put your right hand at 2 o'clock, left one on top of that right hand. And again, push into the mat, resist bringing back to that left knee, opening up that upper rib cage. And repeat. In, resist, breathe out and sit down. One more time. And then over to 10 o'clock, same thing. In, resist, keep that resistance. And repeat. Awesome stuff. All right. And from here, we're going to sit down on our mats. Their legs out in front. Just gonna turn my back a little bit here. And have those legs in front. All right. So sitting nice and tall, rib cage is up. Shoulders are nice and relaxed down. We're going to isolate our rib cage in this turn to begin with. So we're going to have our hands up into prayer and bring your fingers right to your chin. Okay, with your rib cage up off your hip bones, we're going to turn to the right, keeping our rib cage up and your head's not coming up and your shoulders are down. So you're actually turning your rib cage, not your body, and then slowly come back to center and turn again. So this is just isolating your whole total upper rib cage so that you're turning your rib cage and not the rest of your body in this turn. And then come back to center. And then let's just wiggle our legs out, because we're going to do the same thing in these turns as well, right? That's why we turn first before we go down. So bring your hands out in front, rib cage up, hands out in front. All right, keeping your shoulders back and your head is back. Swipe across, reaching back. You're looking, so your rib cage is turning up and down, and then come down to that right leg, lengthening those arms. Then come back up and turn all the way around to the other side and then down. Nice big deep breath out as you're coming down and back up. Nice and slowly. You're looking straight down at that knee when you're coming down. Always have your neck in line with your spine. One more time. On the left. And all the way back up to center. And then let's just walk our hands out in front. As far as you can go. Have a nice big deep breath in and out when you've reached as far as you can go. And then just collapse it down. Nice big deep breath in and out. and come all the way back up. Let's bring this right leg, bend that right leg, bringing your foot to your inner left leg for 3 crazies. All right. So your right hand comes back and let's swing that left one all the way around. Looking back at those fingers, really lengthen and around for 3. 2. And 1. And let's just switch legs from here. Try to look at those fingers way back there. One more. And come back to center. Like bring our bring our feet out in front. And we're going to start with our hands up to the sky, nice forward fold. So reaching up there, your rib cage is up and your belly is in. And let's walk those hands across the ceiling towards that wall, down the wall, looking at your legs now, reaching for that wall. Come down a little further, nice and slowly. And then relax and let's massage the bottom of our feet. Nice big deep breaths in and out. Poke and prod the bottom of our feet. Don't forget your heels. All right. We're going to slowly bring our hands up our legs. Bring your hands out in front and we're going to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. So start with tilting your pelvis, coming all the way down. Release those shoulder blades down and reach our hands all the way to the back wall. We're going to lengthen our bodies, reaching for those opposite walls. Reach right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. And let's bring our hands out to T. And bring our knees up above our hips. And they're directly above our hips. You've got that blueberry spine happening. Belly to your back. And let's bring our knees over to the right. Hand on top of those knees and look over to the left. 3 breaths. I want you to feel that breath coming all the way down into your belly. Fill that belly. And then exhale that breath out. All right, let's bring those legs back up to center and over to the left. And that hand on top for that added little stretch of the hip there. And again, follow that breath all the way down and all the way out. And bringing those knees back up to center and bring them down to the mat. Let's cross that right leg over top of your left leg. Open up that hip, that knee. Bring your left palm to that knee. And we're going to push that knee to palm. Sorry, bring the knee to your belly first. Doot, doot. Knee to belly. And then let's push the knee to palm and open up that knee. And repeat, knee to palm, keep the resistance. And then open up that, oh yeah, much better on that side. All right, and then we're going to grab behind our left knee, pull that left knee towards your left shoulder. Your heel is in line with that left knee. Pull and push out with that right elbow. And release. And repeat. Pull and push. And release. All right, bring those legs down, give them a nice little shakaroo. And then back up, and we're going to cross our left leg over top of our right knee. And again, open up that knee. See how it feels, how far you can open it. And then bring the knee to your belly button and push the knee to palm. And open up. Repeat. And then see how that feels. Grabbing behind your right knee, pulling your right knee to your right shoulder. And release. And repeat. And release. And then bring those legs all the way, straighten them out. Give them a nice little shakaroo. And then let's bring those knees into our chest for a nice hug and roll side to side. And then keep hugging your left leg and lengthen that right leg. You have your belly pulled to your back. Lengthen and hug. And switch. And switch. Bring the belly to your back. And switch again. And then bring those both feet down to the mat. All right, we're just going to do a pelvic floor stretch. So let's just measure up your fingertips to your heels. Your knees are about hip width apart. We're going to pick up that blueberry and we're going to roll up, tilt your pelvis and roll all the way up nice and high, coming way up high onto your shoulders. And then let's roll all the way down. And release that blueberry. And this one more time, pick it up, squeeze it, roll all the way up, a little higher, push from your heels, and rolling it all the way back down, and release. All right, we're going to do some bridge glutes, because we didn't do enough of them the other day. I could feel that. All right, we're just going to go up and down for 6, right? So just up, squeeze those glutes and back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, squeezing those glutes. 5 and 6, hold it up there. Open and close. 1, squeezing from the outside of your legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then put it all together. Down, up, open, close. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I want you to stay up high. Staying up high. Bring your right leg up and I want you to hug it. Bring that knee to your chest, keeping it keeping your other leg up. Bring it to your chest. And then bring it back down. And let's hug the other one. Left knee comes up, hug it, bring it into your chest, keeping up in that bridge. And bring it back down and roll back down. And let's hug both knees now and roll side to side. All right, let's bring our our feet down to the mat and lengthen those arms and legs overhead, reaching for those opposite walls. Right arm, left leg, lengthen the other side. And then we're going to bring our hands in our up to above our shoulders and our knees above our hips. We're doing some dead bug today. All right, so knees are above your hips. Take a look. Arms are above your shoulders. Let's push our shoulders into the mat. We've got our blueberry spine. You've got your belly to your back. Let's roll those hips in towards our belly button. And we're going to take our right arm and left leg down to the mat, concentrating on keeping your shoulders into the mat. And then you've got the blueberry spine, your belly in, coming up and down for 1. Concentrate on that belly to the mat. 2, 3. Come on, work that abs. 4, 5, and 6. Other side. Left arm, right leg. 1, 2. Concentrate on rolling those hips towards your belly button. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Reset. Your hands are above your shoulders. Push those shoulders into the mat. I feel crooked. Knees above your hips. All right, right arm, right leg. 1. Make sure you're breathing, not holding your breath. Belly to your back. And 6. Other side. 4, 5, and 6. And let's bring our knees into our chest for a nice hug and roll side to side. Awesome stuff. Let's lengthen our arms and legs and let's just roll over onto our bellies. And let's just looking straight down at the mat. We're going to do 3 Superman. So let's bring our right arm or both arms and legs up off the mat. Hold for 3, 2, 1. I want you to lengthen those limbs up and back up. 1, 2, 3, and down. And all the way back up. And back down. Let's bring our hands to our shoulders. Push up into child's pose. And then come back to tabletop from here. We're gonna do some cat and cows. So I want your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips here. And we're gonna push our hands into our mat, into the mat. Resist bringing them to our knees as we go up into cow. And let's do some kissing cow. Little facial yoga. And release. Push your hands into the mat and away from our knees as we go up into cat, chin to chest. Stay up there, belly into your back. Sway it side to side, just that tiny little bit, keeping that resistance still. And release. One more time. Into the mat. Resist bringing to our knees. Start looking up. And release. And one more cat. Push in, away. Belly comes to your back. You're rolling your shoulders. Chin comes up. And release. And sit back down into child's pose one more time, reaching all the way over. And then let's reach over to the right. Nice big deep breath in and out. And all the way over to the left. Get that right cheek off of that heel. Back to center. And let's drag our hands down the mat towards our knees, upper quads, and roll your shoulders back. And let's sit down on the mat cross-legged from here. Sitting nice and tall. A little pressure on those knees. Your legs. Sitting up nice and tall. Rib cage up off your hip bones. Let's take that left hand, place it over your right, and look back. And have a nice big deep breath in and out. 2 breaths here, please. And then come all the way around to the other side. Relax those legs down. And then come back to center. Let's bring our soles of our feet together and bring them in. Open up those legs, letting them relax down. Breathing in and out. And then hands come back behind you. Let's do a couple knee taps, pushing our hip flexor forward. And then just sitting nice and relaxed, however you want to sit in front of you, cross-legged or legged straight, sitting up nice and tall. Let's take our shoulders are down and relaxed. You're not moving your shoulders. Let's take our right ear over top of our right shoulder. Lift that left ear up to the sky. And then let's look up with our eyeballs. And shift down those eyeballs down. And come back to center. And left ear to left shoulder, keeping that right one down. Reach that ear up to the sky. Eyeballs up. Eyeballs down. And back to center. And let's do big circles with your nose. 2, 3, and the other way. 3, 2, and 1. And then turn lengthwise onto your mat, and let's do 3 rock and rolls to ragdoll. Bring your belly to your back, massage that spine. 2, 3, let's stay in squat if you can. And let's just put a little, open up those legs in squat. And then hands come down and go into ragdoll. Fold those arms. Nice big deep breath in and out. Give our legs a nice big hug, bringing our chest even closer to those, and say thank you, legs, for everything you've done for me. And then arms are not like spaghetti, soft bend in those knees. Relax those arms, bringing your belly to your back. Pulse it up. Straighten those legs, belly in. And roll those shoulders back. Bring your hands to your lower back. And give a nice little shake-a-roo. That's it for Friday. Happy International Women's Day. Yay!